Another crazy week just finished up over on Prince Edward Island that saw some dramatic upsets on the table. On Tuesday, the fun began with a match between Pacific FC and Valor FC, with the lads from Vancouver Island dominating the pitch, which ended the game in a 2-0 scoreline. Alejandro Diaz wasted no time scoring the first goal of the match only 4 minutes in, and well into the second half, Victor Blasco put Winnipeg out of their misery with another in the 83rd minute. The standout star of the match was definitely Pacific's keeper Callum Irving, who made this heart-stopping save from a penalty kick, keeping his sheet clean for the match. Wednesday saw a doubleheader with action against York 9 and Forge, which ended in a 3-2 scoreline for York. Wait, York? York beat Forge? oh man, that's great. Later that day, we saw a predictable FC Edmonton drop all 3 points to HFX Wanderers in what can only be described as an attempt at football. Edmonton did manage a goal, but the Wanderers came back with 3. Hey, Neto scored a brace, good for him. On Thursday, Atletico Ottawa faced Cavalry and was soundly defeated. Wait, no, that can't be right. Cavalry lost to Ottawa, and 2-0. Ottawa picked up 3 points and a clean sheet. Okay, sure, why not? That's weird. That took us into a busy weekend. Each day saw a doubleheader. On Saturday, Valor beat Edmonton 2-1. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And the Wanderers tied York 9 with 1 goal and 1 point apiece. On Sunday, Pacific faced off against Cavalry FC. This game saw Pacific firing on all cylinders as the majority of play was against Calgary's beleaguered keeper Marco Carducci with one volley after another, 2 of which got past him in the first half. In the second half, the ref was feeling sorry for Calgary, so he decided to cheat for them and gave them a pity penalty on a foul that was so far outside the box it may as well have been in the parking lot. Despite having the ref in their pocket, Cavalry walked away with 0 points from the affair. We switch now to a live reaction from manager Tommy Wheeldon Jr. And then Forge wiped the floor with Ottawa. Who cares? Let's go look at the table. Forge has taken the top spot in the table with 11 points, followed by Cavalry at 10. It's interesting to note that the remaining 6 teams have a game in hand against the 2 league favorites, so their chances of holding on to their leads are questionable. Pacific has taken the 3rd spot with 8 points, followed by York and Valor with 7 each. The fight for second to the last is currently between Wanderers and Atletico Ottawa, who have 6 and 5 points respectively. And then there's poor Edmonton, still sitting in their basement with 1 whole point to show for it. Now it's time for some predictions. With only 1 week and 7 games left in this stage of the competition, our experts here at Lakeside Boys TV have used all the tools at their disposal, including pulling numbers straight out of their whole ass, to come up with our guess as to what the table will look like a week from now. Pacific is playing Edmonton and Atletico Ottawa, and we expect them to take all 6 points, which would put them tied for first place on points with Forge, who we expect to beat Valor. If their run of poor form continues, we expect Cavalry will likely draw with York, giving them a point apiece. We also expect York to beat Edmonton, which would put Cavalry and York tied on points at 3rd and 4th. We predict the teams going home will be Valor, Wanderers, Atletico Ottawa, and Edmonton, with just a few more points to show for this week of play. Tune in next week to see how we did. That's it for this week. You're all caught up.